Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
저희 방송은 다양한 언어를 제공합니다. 다음을 참고하세요. suprememastertv.com/schedule.
The aircraft industry is taking bold steps to join the electric vehicle or EV club. Research scientists and manufacturers are making innovations in battery-powered electric planes that will bring about zero-emission technology and thus provide the future of global aviation. Electric planes, the future of aviation. Continue watching to find out more.
Bonjour means hello in French, the official language of Guinea. I am Jen. The people of Guinea, thank you for being environmentally conscious and for making wise decisions to protect our planet. Welcome to our show, Electric Planes, the future of aviation. Flying is one of the fastest and most efficient ways to travel, especially for long-distance trips. However, conventional airplane flights are energy intensive and depend on fossil fuels for power. Because aircraft emissions are released high in the atmosphere, they have a potent impact on Earth's climate, triggering chemical reactions and atmospheric effects that add greatly to planetary warming. Thus, airplanes, together with cars, are among the world's most polluting means of transport. To reduce the negative environmental effects of these vehicles, scientists have been developing electric cars, buses, and trains. But how about airplanes? Is it possible? Yes, it is. In fact, the electric aviation revolution is already beginning. Currently, approximately 170 electric aircraft projects are underway around the globe, up by 50% since April 2018. Many of these efforts involve futuristic designs for urban air taxis, private planes, or package delivery aircraft. But major firms have also announced plans to electrify their commercial aircraft. In a recent interview, Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla, an electric vehicle and clean energy company based in Palo Alto, California, USA, said the following about electric aircraft.
I'd love to be working on electric aircraft. I think all transport, with the ironic exception of rockets, will go electric. So I think what Airbus is doing with electric aircraft is really smart, and I think they will be very happy with any investment that they make in electrification of aircraft. They will be very happy they did that down the road. But it's absolutely the right move. So I think it's very encouraging what they're doing. Hopefully Boeing and other aircraft companies start doing the same thing, because we need electrification of aircraft as well as of cars.
Inspired by Elon Musk and Tesla electric car, Harbour Air, the largest seaplane airline in North America, has built and tested the first electric seaplane. The company is a float plane service and tour and charter airline based in Richmond, British Columbia, Canada. In an effort to reduce emissions from its aircraft, Harbour partnered with Magniex, a research and development firm with operations in the US and Australia, to develop the first fully electric commercial aircraft. Using technology from MagniX, Harbour converted one of its 1960s era, the Havilland DHC-2 Beaver float planes, by switching out the plane's gas engine with a much lighter electric motor. The fuel tanks were removed from the wings and replaced with lithium-ion battery packs, which were also installed elsewhere in the fuselage. In December 2019, the modest Canadian airline got its E-plane off the ground, pulling ahead of other electric flight projects, including those by big-name companies Airbus, Boeing, and Rolls-Royce. So far, the converted DCH-2 has enough energy for a 30-minute flight, including a mandatory 30-minute reserve. Greg McDougall, founder of Harbour Air and pilot during the test flight, remarked on the accumulation of years of trying to put the environment at the forefront of his operations. Today, we made history. I am incredibly proud of Harbour Air's leadership role in redefining safety and innovation in the aviation and seaplane industry. Canada has long held an iconic role in the history of aviation, and to be part of this incredible world-first milestone is something we can all be really proud of. In a corporate video, Mr. McDougall added, "I have been convinced for some period of time that the future of transportation in general, and certainly aviation, is electrified." Roei Ganzowski, CEO of MagniX, said in a press release, "Now we are proving that low-cost, environmentally friendly, commercial electric air travel can be a reality in the very near future." Located at the eastern end of the Mediterranean Sea, the Israeli company Aviation hopes to market the world's first all-electric plane, called the Aviation Alice, by 2022. Zero-emission aircrafts have existed before Alice, but Alice is able to take the game to the next level. What makes Alice stand out in relation to other electric airplanes? Let's explore the plane's features to find out.
Dubbed Alice, the regional commuter is designed to fly up to 650 miles at around 240 knots or 276 miles per hour. Unpressurized cabin can seat 9 passengers, 9 plus 2, 12.2 meters long, 16.2 meters wide, 6,350 kg max takeoff weight or MTOW, powered by 3 260 kilowatt or 350 horsepower electric motors on tail and wingtips in pusher configuration, all composite construction with V-tail. South Korean Kokum will supply the 900 kilowatt lithium-ion battery distributed through the aircraft. The battery accounts for 60% of MTOW or 3.8 tons.
These are amazing features, but Aviation is also working on a stronger, lighter, faster model. In 2023, Aviation may bring out an extended range aircraft capable of traveling a distance of 745 miles or 1,200 kilometers. Israel's aviation company began developing its Alice plane in 2017. In total, 164 suppliers from 21 countries have worked on the Alice project, which was unveiled at the 2019 Paris Air Show. The firm aims to achieve the first Alice flight this year and certification in 2022. We'll now pause briefly to thank all the scientists and researchers working to protect Earth's environment. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to today's Golden Age Technology program, Electric Planes, the Future of Aviation. This year, electric flight took another step forward. On May 18, 2020, an electric-powered 9-passenger Cessna 208B Grand Caravan took off from a runway in Moses Lake, Washington, USA, marking another milestone in a project that aims to bring all-electric flight to consumer air travel. The electric propulsion design firm magniX, working with engineering and flight test specialist Aerotech, says the magniX Magni 500 powered Cessna 208B Caravan is now the largest all-electric zero-emission passenger or cargo aircraft to ever take flight. According to Steve Crane, chief test pilot for Aerotech, the Grand Caravan took off from Aerotech's Flight Test Center and flew for 30 minutes, climbing up to 2,500 feet and performing flawlessly. I'm proud of the pioneering work performed by our engineers, technicians, and the flight test team, said Lee Human, president and CEO of Aerotech. There is no roadmap for testing and certifying electric aircraft. This is a new frontier, and Aerotech is on the front lines developing the processes and best practices that will pave the way for electric aviation. Rory Gonzalski, chief executive of magniX, believes that an electric version of the Caravan will reduce operating costs by 40 to 80% per flight hour, significantly changing the routes operators are able to fly with it. Mr. Gonzalski also points out that the cost of flying the aircraft for 30 minutes was a mere $6. Had they used conventional engine fuel, the flight would have cost $300 to $400. Imagine what that does to the bottom line or profitability of an airline, Mr. Gonzalski says. Now they can fly from and to airports and on schedules that they couldn't have imagined before. Now, they don't have to justify filling 70% of their seats flying into a major airport because that is the only way to make a few percentage points in earnings. In addition to lower fuel costs, the use of electric motors is expected to significantly reduce maintenance costs, eliminating the need for extensive engine overhauls every 3,000 to 4,000 hours of operation. magniX and Aerotech are working on certifying the Caravan by the end of 2021. By then, Mr. Gonzalski predicts battery technology will have advanced to the point where the Grand Caravan will be able to make 100-mile flights carrying a full load of 9 passengers. British airline EasyJet is also joining the race to build an electric plane. Its partner, Wright Electric, a U.S. startup company developing an electric airliner, announced that it was working to produce electric systems large enough to power a commercial flight of EasyJet's 186-seat electric aircraft, named the Wright One. The firm says that it hopes to begin test flights using its motor in 2023 and is aiming for its first aircraft to enter commercial service in 2030. The plane's travel routes will be limited, Paris to London, for instance, not much further. But according to the management consulting firm Roland Berger, narrow-body aircraft that fly short-haul routes of 1,500 kilometers or less produce approximately one-third of all aviation emissions. By gradually introducing electric planes to replace conventional aircraft on short trips, the environmental impact of flying can be significantly reduced. As with anything in aerospace, it's daunting, and we know we have a lot of work ahead of us, said Wright Electric Chief Executive Jeffrey Angler. At the same time, we believe in the future of low-emission aviation, and our team is working as hard as possible to get there. Mr. Engler added that electric planes will provide lower emissions, reduce fuel costs, and lower noise levels for passengers and the communities living on the flight paths. We are extremely excited about this ambitious effort to produce a 180-seat electric plane and look forward to hearing positive news about the project in the near future. We thank all the scientists, engineers, and aviation companies currently searching for alternative ways to reduce CO2 emissions and protect our beautiful planet. May your goals soon be reached. Kind viewers, thank you for your company today during our program, Electric Planes, the Future of Aviation. May you and your loved ones be blessed by heaven every day.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/GAT.